Hello, my name is Colby Lanham. I'm with the Historical and Research Department at the Alamo. I'm here with Doug Hansen, the creator and the owner of Hansen Wheel and Wagon. What you see behind Doug here and myself is the 18-pounder. It's finally been realized. It's about a year and some change worth research and work. What we discovered through our research is that the 18-pounder, once it's disabled by the Mexican Army after the Battle of the Alamo on March 6th, it's discarded. And it's found later on in the 1850s by a handful of men. They end up damaging the cannon, being told that there was treasure inside the muzzle of the gun. And once they realize that's not the case, it's kind of tossed aside. And later on, it disappears after being in San Pedro Springs Park for a number of years. That's kind of where the story picks up for us. This cannon barrel was made by Verdon Bell and Clock out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Then we shipped it out here to South Dakota, and it came into the hands of Doug Hansen and his team. And something that we kind of posed to them was, through our historical research with some of the leading Alamo experts on cannon carriages of this type, we found out that the carriage the 18-pounder sat on was likely a makeshift carriage of some sort, likely made by the Alamo garrison during the 12-day siege, February 23rd to March 5th. And so what we posed to Doug and his team was making a somewhat rough-hewn cannon carriage that was not painted, not fully finished, and kind of an amalgamation of parts that the Alamo defenders would have had on them at the time.
You know, as you recited, your research to us, that gave us the insight. Okay, now, here, the Alamo comes up with a cannon barrel, and through a process of resourcefulness, they were able to put together the cannon carriage. This is a model that's just assembled out of the inventive nature of the craftsman to fit the barrel. So we utilized obviously some very heavy timber in the cannon carriage, and fitted it and balanced it to the size of the cannon, and didn't try to define it as a model, like a specific model of cannon. It was just something to be put together as a utilitarian piece.
If you want to come see the exhibit and you're wondering how long this would be open, it's open for about 18 months. It is a temporary exhibit when we open during our normal operation hours. We're very excited about this exhibit because it's the first of its size and scale in Alamo Plaza. We're also excited from a historic standpoint. This gives visitors a great idea of what this corner of the Alamo looked like in 1836, but it also explains why the artillery was so important to the Alamo story.